Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is me, Atiq Ahmad. Today we are going to study the topic cellular structures and functions, and then we will start from the first cellular structure, the cell wall, and we will study the structure of the cell wall and the functions of the cell wall. So first of all, what are the cellular structures? Cellular structures are basically those structures which enclose the cell. For example, cell wall and cell membrane. These two are the boundaries which enclose the internal contents of the cell. The internal contents are the cytoplasm and the organelles. The cellular structures also consist of those structures which are found inside the cells, the various organelles. So cellular structures are those structures which enclose cell contents, for example cell wall and cell membrane, and as well as those structures which are found inside the cell. Those are various organelles which are found inside the cell. Now each cellular structure performs a specific function. For example, cell wall is cellular structure, so cell wall have a specific function. Similarly, cell membrane is a cellular structure which has a specific function. So similarly, mitochondria, nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, etc., these all are various organelles. These are cellular structures and they all perform a specific function. Today we will study one of the cellular structure in detail, and that is the cell wall. Cell wall is the outermost boundary of plant, fungi, bacteria, and some protist cells. We will move towards the teaching points. Today we will study the cell wall in detail. Cell wall. Cell wall is a rigid outermost boundary located outside the cell membrane. Now the cell wall is present in the plant cells, the fungi, the bacterial cells, and some of the protist cells. Cell wall is the outermost boundary in all these cells. Beneath the cell wall, the cell membrane is present in these organisms, while in other organisms, in the animals, the outermost boundary, that is the cell membrane, because there is no cell wall. Now primary cell wall is the outer layer of the plant cell wall, which is made of cellulose. Normally in all plant cells there will be primary cell wall, which is the outermost layer of the plant cell, and this is made of cellulose. But in some plant cells, particularly those which provide support to the plants, those which are found in the stem, they have secondary cell wall, which is in the inner side of the primary wall, and whose function is basically strength and support to the plant. It is made of cellulose, as well as lignin is also present there. Lignin is a complex compound which provides strength to the cell wall. So those parts of the plants which require additional strength, those parts, for example stem, they have cells which have both layers of the cell wall, primary cell wall as well as secondary cell wall, for the strength and support. Cell wall is also found in fungi, and in fungi the cell wall is made of chitin. Similarly, the cell wall is also found in prokaryotes, in bacteria and in cyanobacteria, and it is made of a compound which is known as peptidoglycan or mevrin, which is a single large molecule, complex molecule made of two components, amino acids and sugars. Now what are the functions of the cell wall? So the cell wall provide basically shape, strength, support, protection to the inner living matter, the protoplasm. Now the protoplasm consists of the cytoplasm and all the organelles. So the main function of the cell wall is to provide shape, strength, protection and support to the inner living content of the cell. The protoplasm means the cytoplasm, and all the organelles are protected by the cell wall. Now we will move towards some images. This is a plant cell. The cell wall, this is the cell wall, the outermost, this is basically the cell wall, which is shown here. This is the cell wall of the plant cell. Now this is the fungal cell. In the fungal cell, this is the outermost covering, this is the cell wall. Now in bacteria, this is the cell wall, the outermost boundary, this is the cell wall. So this is all about today's lecture. See you next time inshallah with a new lecture. Take care. Allah Hafiz.